PSC പഠനമുറിയുടെ പുതിയൊരു ക്ലാസ്സിലേക്ക് സ്വാഗതം. കോപ്പറേറ്റീവ് ബാങ്ക് ഓർ സൊസൈറ്റി റിലേറ്റഡ് ക്ലാസ്സുകൾ അതുപോലെ മോക്ക് ടെസ്റ്റുകൾ എന്നിവ വൈകിട്ട് 9 മണിക്ക് ചാനലിൽ ലഭ്യമാകും. എങ്കിലും കഴിയുന്ന മുറയ്ക്ക് ചിലപ്പോൾ അപ്ലോഡ് ചെയ്യും. അതുകൊണ്ട് തന്നെ നോട്ടിഫിക്കേഷൻ ഓൺ ചെയ്ത് വെക്കാൻ ശ്രദ്ധിക്കുക. നിങ്ങൾക്ക് വേണ്ടതായ ടോപ്പിക്സ് കമന്റ് ബോക്സിൽ രേഖപ്പെടുത്തിയാൽ ആ ക്ലാസ്സുകൾ ചെയ്യാൻ ശ്രമിക്കാം. ഉപകാരപ്രദമാണെങ്കിൽ ചാനൽ സബ്സ്ക്രൈബ് ചെയ്യാനും മറ്റുള്ളവരിലേക്ക് എത്തിക്കാനും ഒരു ലൈക്ക് തരാനും ശ്രമിക്കുക. നമുക്ക് ജൂനിയർ ക്ലർക്ക് ഓർ കാഷ്യർ ഇൻ കോപ്പറേറ്റീവ് സൊസൈറ്റീസ് ഓർ ബാങ്ക്സ് ആണ്. അതുമായിട്ട് റിലേറ്റ് ചെയ്തിട്ടുള്ള മോഡൽ ക്വസ്റ്റ്യൻസ് ആണ് പറയുന്നത്. 40 എണ്ണം മുന്നത്തെ ക്ലാസ്സിൽ ചെയ്തിരുന്നു. ഇനി ബാക്കിയുള്ളതാണ് പറയുന്നത്, ശ്രദ്ധിക്കുക. ഡാഷ് ക്ലാസിഫൈ എ ബാങ്ക്സ് ഓവറോൾ കണ്ടീഷൻസ്. കാമൽസ് റേറ്റിംഗ്. ഡാഷ് ക്ലാസിഫൈ എ ബാങ്ക്സ് ഓവറോൾ കണ്ടീഷൻസ്. കാമൽസ് റേറ്റിംഗ്. എക്സ്പാൻഡ് SMP സ്റ്റാറ്റ്യൂട്ടറി മിനിമം പ്രൈസ്. എക്സ്പാൻഡ് SMP സ്റ്റാറ്റ്യൂട്ടറി മിനിമം പ്രൈസ്. Swift established in the year 1973. Swift established in the year 1973. India Millennium Deposit Scheme launched by SBI. India Millennium Deposit Scheme launched by SBI. The word endorsement derived from the Latin word endorsum. The word endorsement derived from the Latin word endorsum. ECS introduced by RBI. ECS introduced by RBI. Credit control is the function of RBI. Credit control is the function of RBI. The name Imperial Bank of India was suggested by John Maynard Keynes. The name Imperial Bank of India was suggested by John Maynard Keynes. First Malayali chairman of SBI, John Mathai. First Malayali chairman of SBI, John Mathai. Present president of KSCB, Gobi Kottamurikal. Present president of KSCB, Gobi Kottamurikal. The amount of expenditure incurred on attributable to a given thing is cost. The amount of expenditure incurred on or attributable to a given thing is cost. Recording of the time of workers' arrival and departure from the factory is known as timekeeping. Recording of time of workers' arrival and departure from the factory is known as timekeeping. Direct material plus direct wages plus direct expenses gives prime cost. Direct material plus direct wages plus direct expenses gives prime cost. Stores ledger maintained by cost clerk. Stores ledger maintained by cost clerk. Bin is a place where classified materials are kept. Bin is a place when classified materials are kept. Dash is the negative function of management. Selection. Dash is the negative function of management. Selection. Functional foremanship is developed by Taylor. Functional foremanship is developed by Taylor. Motivation relates to direction. Motivation relates to direction. Difference between planning and controlling means variance. Difference between planning and controlling means variance. Reduction of general level of prices of an economy is deflation. Reduction of general level of prices of an economy is deflation. Dash denotes the order in which assets and liabilities are shown in the balance sheet. Marshalling. Marshalling denotes the order in which assets and liabilities are shown in the balance sheet. Statement of affairs is prepared in connection with a single entry system. Statement of affairs is prepared in connection with a single entry system. When the rent is paid to landlord, cash account will be credited. When the rent is paid to landlord, cash account will be credited. The process of transferring entries from journal to ledger on the basis of analytical order. The process of transferring entries from journal to ledger on the basis of analytical order. Credit balance in cash book means overdraft. Credit balance in cash book means overdraft. The balance of petty cash book is asset. The balance of a petty cash book is asset. Source document for sales day book is bills issued by the firm. Source document for sales day book is bills issued by the firm. Debit note is prepared and sent by the purchaser of goods to the supplier. Debit note is prepared and sent by the purchaser of goods to the supplier. The requisite amount paid by the petty cashier is called replenishment. The requisite amount paid by the petty cashier is called replenishment. Depreciation is the shrinkage in the value of asset. Depreciation is the shrinkage in the value of asset. A consignment account is nominal account. A consignment account is nominal account. Overriding is an additional commission given as an incentive to sell the product all highest possible price. Overriding is an additional commission given as an incentive to sell the product at the highest possible price. Invoice price is also called as loaded price. Invoice price is also called as loaded price. In the case of consignment, the possession of goods is transferred to consigns. In the case of consignment, the consignee. In the case of consignment, the possession of goods is transferred to consignee. In the case of consignment, the possession of goods is transferred to consignee. In the case of consignment, the risk is borne by consignor. In the case of consignment, the risk is borne by consignor. The relationship between the consignor and consignee is principal and agent. The relationship between the consignor and consignee is principal and agent. Realization of account is nominal account. Realization of account is nominal account. Realization of account is nominal account. Company defined in the section 3(1)(I) of Companies Act 1956. Company defined in the section 3(1)(I) of Companies Act 1956. Company defined in the section 3(1)(I) of Companies Act 1956. Goods distributed as free samples is debited to profit and loss account. Goods distributed as free samples is debited to profit and loss account. Issued capital is a part of authorized capital which is offered to the public for the subscription. Issued capital is the part of authorized capital which is offered to the public for the subscription. 40 ക്വസ്റ്റ്യൻസ് ആണ് ഇന്നത്തെ ക്ലാസ്സിൽ നോക്കിയത്. ബാക്കിയുള്ളവ അടുത്ത ക്ലാസ്സിൽ പറയാം. പുതിയ അറിവുകളുമായി അടുത്ത ക്ലാസ്സിൽ കാണാം. നന്ദി.